Hello guys, I'm back again with a new philosophy. We are going to get rid of these black Americans coming to Africa to scam. There's this lady I've spoken about, she's Art Kathy. Art Kathy, she pretends to be a real estate developer. She shifted from Gambia and went back to America after messing up in Gambia. Now she has found another nest in East Africa in a country called Rwanda. That's where she's laying her nest with intentions of scamming more and more black Americans as they try to flee the oppression in America and settle here in Africa. At Kathy, what you're doing, you're not professional. You and the JT is the same wagon of the bad people from United States coming to Africa to think that you can bring back your baggage of Americanism and feminism and whatever the nonsense you have that side to come and offload it here in Africa and try to establish yourself. At Kadi, Rwanda is not a Gambia. Rwanda is a strict country, corruption free. Mark my words. There, if you try to establish a scam scheme, it's gonna bite back on you and you won't be able to go back to the United States. You'll be grounded there. You are following those people who are doing good, brilliant video YouTube, and I do believe you have your grounds, because if you don't have stable, strong grounds in Rwanda, definitely you'll go back. Definitely, that is not Gambia, where you preyed on those young boys there, and you thought that we could not know. We saw your room where you were staying. It was drug ridden and all stuff like that, but we didn't care. Now is another time. You have gone back to America. You have come back now. You are in Rwanda. Kigali is not a place to joke around with. Instead, Kigali will swallow you. Kigali will swallow you. It's not a joke. Think about it. It is not something you can just come and settle the nest up and then you start scamming. There you'll go down. What you did to the group that went to Gambia and you started fighting with the Kwesi board, the way you started fighting with him, and Quincy Board has already established the roots on the ground, and he couldn't even prove the papers he was having were the real genuine papers. He was even taken to the court, and then you absconded, and then you decided to flee back to United States. Rwanda is not a place to joke. You better know you cannot at any one given time commit a scandal in Rwanda. It's not easy. It's not easy. There you will not be able to con Americans or tell them that you are selling piece of land in there. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. The best place where you need to go and settle is Arizona or Atlanta, Georgia, where you're selling piece of land. Where you come from. If those Americans, they want to go and stay in the rural America, it's fine. You can take care of them. But not here in Africa. Here is not what you think. If somebody wants to come and visit and establish himself independently, it's fine, but not as a scheme. People must contribute certain amount of money put into your portfolio so that you can trickle down that investment into what you are trying to establish on the ground, and then you are briefing them on the phone and all that nonsense back to United States. That shit will not happen here. That shit will not happen here. You're in trouble. Americans, they work so hard. America was built by Americans. But the way they are being duped by these dummy real estate moguls, it's not gonna work. I could also feel pain. I feel pain for those people who invested in your scheme with Art Kadhi and Quincy Bones in Gambia, and they never got their returns back. You ran away with people's money. Millions of money, and you went back to United States. Up to date, some of the people I contact in US, in Chicago, in Atlanta, they are still looking for you because they want you to explain to them what happened. They want to know exactly what happened. They gave you the money, you said you're going to invest, but you never bothered yourself to go back to states and put them in a hall and explain them point by point what really happened. This is for you at Kadi. I know you're watching me whenever you are. You're listening to me because me, I'm putting it raw. Gambia, you left hurriedly to states. Immediately you realize you're not in good terms with Quincy Boats, you packed your bags and you shifted your interests from there and you went back to states and you switched off your channel. Comment part of it because you don't want people to comment about your mess and what you did in Gambia. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Information and paperwork is there outside on the platform. People have it. People flew you all the way from states to Gambia to come and verify exactly what you promised them you're going to lay down for them. And once they realize this is not exactly what we wanted, they got upset and upset. That's why you are switching off the comment section on your platform. Because you know exactly what you did. Go back to Gambia, make peace with the Questi board, and from there you can have a green light to compensate back those people whom you took their money from in the United States. Once you do that, you'll have what you call reputation. And that reputation will follow you all the way to East Africa. East Africa is not a place where you'll come and start your nonsense. It will not work. The little money you're asking people to give to you so that you can develop is not going to happen. If it's a legitimate business like a tour company you want to open up in Rwanda, it will work for you. But buying piece of land and selling houses, that one will not work. Because you have a leverage that has a very bad reputation. Reach out to me if you want to reach out to me. On my email is below, blackmanexplore37@gmail.com. blackmanexplore37@gmail.com. I'll answer you back. I'm trying to balance your mess and prove to you East Africa is not waiting for you. No, you won't do that here. At Kade, reason. This is the truth. I've told you the truth because the truth hurts. Here is not a place where you're gonna come and start now taking African stories to America in a very bad negative way. This will not work. It will not work here. Not at all. We are counterbalancing what you guys are coming to do here because a white man cannot come here and destroy our image, and then you as a black American, you come here, you start giving the negative image about Africa and how we live in Africa. This is totally out of bounds. I better tell you the truth. I know I'm hurting you, but I'm telling you the truth. From Gambia to America, and from America back to Rwanda. What's the agenda? I hope it's touring. It's not about selling piece of land. I hope it's recreation and vacation, not buying and selling of the properties. It will not work for you. Remember, that is an area where dictatorship still operates. It's an area where it's corruption free, no influence.